Welcome, friends, to Elisha Space, the podcast dedicated to exploring healing, growth, and self discovery. I'm Elisha, a counselor with experience working alongside people in their healing journeys, and I'm honored to share today's space with you. In this dynamic healing conversation, we'll be revisiting a topic that many of you requested we explore in greater depth: the mother wound. Now, if you've listened to our earlier episode on the subject, you may already have an idea of what the mother wound is. But in this episode, we're going deeper into the nuances, the ripple effects, and most importantly, the pathways towards healing. This wound is both deeply personal and profoundly universal. Sometimes quiet, sometimes screaming, yet always yearning to be seen, understood, and tended to. So grab a warm cup of tea or settle into a space where you feel safe. Let's journey into this together. Let's start with clarity. We know the term mother wound refers to the emotional and psychological pain inherited from difficult, neglectful, or even toxic dynamics with our mothers. But I want us to pause and stretch our understanding a little further, because this wound doesn't always arise in overtly abusive situations or circumstances. Some people describe it as a faint sense of unease, or others may not have the words for it, but know that something about their connection with their mother keeps showing up in their relationships, their self-worth, and their ability to navigate the world. What makes the mother wound so complex is that it operates on multiple levels. One is the personal level. It can stem from unmet needs in childhood, needs for affection, safety, attention, or validation. Maybe your mother was physically present but emotionally unavailable. Perhaps she loved you but lived with her own wounds and struggles. Mental health issues, oppression, or trauma passed down through the generations. When a mother is unable to meet her child's needs, not because of lack of love, but due to her own unresolved pain, the mother wound begins to form. Number 2, the cultural societal level. Our societal expectations of mothers as self-sacrificing caregivers can exacerbate this wound. Mothers are often placed under immense pressure to be everything for their children while neglecting their own being. If your mother wasn't nurtured or supported by society, she may have inadvertently passed that pain on to you. Number 3, the intergenerational level. This wound isn't limited to your immediate experience. It's often inherited, woven through families and generations. If your grandmother suffered in ways that shaped how she parented your mother, those echoes might still linger in your inner world. Healing the mother wound is not just personal work. It can also create ripples that extend backward and forward through family lines. So before we even begin to talk about healing, let me re-emphasize this. Acknowledging the wound is not about blame, it's about understanding. It's about validating your lived experience so you can shift from being stuck in the pain to reclaiming your power. That's an important difference I want you to hold on to as we move forward through this conversation. The thing about the mother wound is that it often whispers rather than shouts. Its manifestations can be subtle, sneaking into the corners of our lives in ways we can't immediately connect to our childhood. Let's dive into some of the most common ways this wound may show up. Perhaps you'll recognize some. Number 1, perfectionism and overachieving. You might feel a little restless need to prove your worth, to excel in your career, your relationships, your appearance. This perfectionism can stem from feeling like nothing was ever good enough. Even if a parent didn't say those words outright, they may have shown approval only when you excelled. Over time, this could have laid the foundation for equating achievement with love and worthiness. Number 2, people-pleasing and boundary issues. This might look like consistently putting others' needs ahead of your own, often at your own expense, a habit that carries into adulthood as boundary-breaking behavior. Number 3, challenges with emotional regulation. Some who carry the mother wound find it difficult to identify or express their emotions. Perhaps you learned early on that emotions weren't safe. Maybe your mother minimized your sadness or responded with anger instead of compassion. When we grow up without our feelings being affirmed, we struggle to feel comfortable with them later in life. Number 4, fear of abandonment or intimacy. Relationships can bring the mother wound right to the surface. You might find yourself pushing people away out of fear that if they get too close, they'll see something unworthy in you. Or you might cling too tightly, afraid that they'll leave, just as you once felt emotionally abandoned. Sometimes the most telling symptom of the mother wound is an ever present sense of self doubt, a nagging feeling that you're not enough or that you're somehow unlovable. You are enough, just as you are in this moment. The fact that you carry these wounds is a testament to how deeply you've wanted to belong, and that desire itself is such a profoundly human experience. So, how do we heal such a complicated wound? I want to offer you a roadmap, not a fixed solution, as healing is never one size fits all, but tools that may help you navigate this journey. Number 1 is self compassion. Healing starts with learning to mother yourself. Imagine you're caring for the younger version of you, a child who needs tenderness, validation, or encouragement. Speak to yourself in ways you wish your mother would have spoken to you. For example, when you catch yourself being critical, pause and ask, what does this part of me need to feel safe right now? The act of reparenting yourself gently rewires your inner world. Take time to explore your mother's story. What were the pressures she faced? What wounds did she carry? While we don't need to excuse harmful behavior, understanding context can offer a shift in perspective. You can hold compassion for her without invalidating what you experienced. Number 3, developing new boundaries despite the pain. If your relationship with your mother is ongoing, setting boundaries can feel like a betrayal, but it's actually a profound act of love. Boundaries protect relationships by defining what's healthy for you. They don't have to be harsh, they just need to be clear, firm, and rooted in your self respect. Seeking support in safe spaces, whether it's counseling or therapy, support groups, or even just talking with trusted people, healing thrives when it happens in connection with others. Life's heaviest burdens are easier to carry when shared. As we reflect on this conversation, I want to leave you with a thought. The mother wound may have shaped your story, but it does not have to define your ending. Healing is your opportunity to write a new narrative, one where love takes the lead, where your needs are valued, and where you reclaim your power to live fully and freely. You are the strength that's carried them and the hope that seeks to heal them. If this episode has resonated with you or brought up questions, please reach out. Healing is a brave act, but you do not have to do it alone. Thank you for sharing this intimate space with me today. You've been listening to Elisha Space, and I'm Elisha, grateful as ever for your trust and presence. Until next time, take care of yourselves tenderly and fiercely.